Good morning, girls. It's Wednesday. I was really happy that you answered my question about the diabetes thing, Adrienne. Johanna, sorry, I get your names mixed up. I don't know how I do that, but apparently I do. Anyway, Johanna, I really appreciated that you answered my question about diabetes because I was sort of uncertain about it and I have been kind of freaking out a little bit ever since my third cousin, I think it was got diabetes when he was 14, and I think he ate a lot of sweet stuff, so I thought it might be that. But I also know he exercises a lot, so it was like I was wondering if that could be the cause. But apparently they have a lot of diabetes in their family, not so much in my family. So I think I should be all right. Um, I should probably stop eating sweet stuff, but I can probably not get diabetes for at least another 20 years or something, hopefully. I also like your haircut, by the way. I think it looks good. I'm kind of bad at commenting on other people's looks, but I don't know how it looks good, but I like it. So, um, yeah, I'm trying to compliment you here, so I hope you take that well. I also like the way you described how you would take over the world, because I would probably do something similar. I mean, put mind control agents in the water and try to avoid going to war, because going to war is really just bad public relations, especially if you're the one who's going to rule the planet afterwards. It might not be a good first impression that you're like a war crazy person. So I think I would probably do something like mind control agents, or maybe I would like create a service that people can't live without, so they actually become my um, they actually become like dependent on me, even if I don't control them into doing it. I mean, like, I don't know, I could create an internet search engine, for example, and have every website ever linked up to it. So when you search for something, you have every website that's even remotely related to it come up, and have like pictures also and videos and other stuff. And then I could like develop that and have people searching for words they need to translate, or maybe I could even create a whole translator device, and an email service, and I could send up satellites into orbit and have them take pictures of the planet, so you can see a three-dimensional picture of the Earth, and then you can zoom in on different parts of the world and still have clear images because it zooms all the way down to people's houses. And then I could see like your house, for instance. That would be pretty cool, but I don't know. I think that would be kind of an obvious way to try to take over the world, so I don't know, maybe I should try the mind control agents. A question I actually never asked last time was if you would make the whole world an entire nation if you joined it and if you got to be the ruler of it. Because I mean, would you remove all the boundaries between countries, or would you like keep them and be just the ruler of everything? Because I read an article recently about being typically Chinese. I think that was a bit of an awkward segue, but it's kind of related because it's about nationality and how different people are. And the entire article was about how being typically Chinese does not really work well with being humorous. A lot of people think that, or a lot of Chinese people think that humor is like a talent. Everybody can't be humorous because humor doesn't really translate well into being typically Chinese. And I was just wondering, if you don't mind my asking a few more questions, what's it like to be, how are a typical like German person, and how is a typical Australian person? Because I've been told that I'm like a typical Swede. I'm typically Swedish. I'm like the Swede. So I was just wondering what you guys think about nationalities and stuff. Anyway, I'll see you next week, and don't forget to be awesome. Hopefully you will see Adrienne then too. Goodbye.